Okay, goalies, what's up? I'm going to talk a bit about the dip shots that, especially on wet surface, it bounces right before it comes to us. There's a few things that we need to keep in mind to nail this technique, and a lot of it is about flexibility, timing, and footwork. So let's see and just hear the amazing sound from these saves. You hear the timing? You need to catch it at the correct moment. Okay, let's rewind. So, of course, we need to be balanced, we need to be set, and we need to have some tension on our legs and some in our upper body, but we need to at the same time be relaxed so that we can move fluently in behind the ball. If you're too stiff, you need to start stretching because this needs flexibility to be able to come deep enough and behind the ball with your body and your hands. As we see in the first one here, set, I move my feet in behind, look at my hands. You can barely see it. I would like to have this in front, but they are open. I open the hands, and at the second it hits the ground, I just kill the ball and save. Next up again, shot comes, I'm set. I would like maybe to have my hands a bit more forward, but here I read the trajectory of the ball. Look, I don't just stay in place and wait for the ball to come and make a dive. I use my feet to move in behind. Here I've read the trajectory of the ball. I open my hands. I take my knee down a bit because now I'm very secure to where the ball is going to end up. That means that I can drop the knee. I drop the knee, open hands. I have a lot of body behind the ball. Also, I'm flexible enough. I come deep down. Look here. My hands. Oh, let's do the white one instead. My hands well behind the ball. Look at my elbows. They are so close together that there's no chance that the ball will go through. And I have also my thighs and my stomach behind the ball if it would go through my hands and elbows. So technically good stuff. Here as well, of course, there is stuff to discuss about like not dropping the knee too early, because if there would be a deflection of the ball towards the goal, let's say there's been a corner kick, it get headed out and there's a shot through traffic, we don't want to drop the knee too early, because if it takes a deflection, we are less movable if that were to happen. So dropping the knee, huge discussion point. In goalkeeping, there's no rights or wrong, but here I see the ball all the time. I know where the ball is going to come, so I can drop the knee. If it's in game, more people in front, we need to keep the safe selection more open until the last minute. But here again, just watch my hands and how I open my body. Here I allow the ball to come in, and then I just close with my hands and elbows. And you see here, you see how tight my body is behind the ball. So the only way, or the only place the ball can go, is to bounce outwards again. There's no chance that the ball goes through me here. The leg tight to my other leg or close to my other leg, elbows tight, and I make a comfortable save. Here again, here same thing. The ball comes, I read the ball, look at my feet. And I have two hands. So, here it comes. Here I've read the ball. Step. Okay, so also just to look at how important it is to to use your toes, your ankle, calves, quads, hammies, and glutes in your dive. Here I've read the ball, eyes on the ball. You see, I'm laser focused on the ball. Here, and instead of just hoping for the best and just throw out one hand, look here. Open hands, big palms, which makes the save way more secure. Look here. Imagine just going with one hand here, way less surface to save on. Stretching, two strong hands behind the ball, and make the save. Those balls that bounce in front, especially on wet surface, is extremely difficult, and it's a very technical, demanding thing to do. So you need to practice this every day almost. Just practice, 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 at least a few times a week. Because these are the kind of balls that the supporters, the fans, your head coach, they expect us to do these saves 10 out of 10. But we know as goalies that these saves are really, really hard to do. So again, laser focus on the ball, read the trajectory of the ball, hands towards, open them, elbows tucked together, drop your knee at the right moment. And remember, if you're stiff, you need to start stretching. I'm 35 here and I can do this, so then you can do it as well. Set, eyes on the ball, read the trajectory, when it's going to bounce and where it's going to bounce. When you know, it's about timing. So, open your hands, tuck your elbows together, get your stomach, your thigh behind the ball and go deep. Don't be standing too tall, because then it's very easy that the ball just bounces out. Practice, 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 and you can also make saves like this.